So Rio Del Mar, today playing the ocean course. I'm heading to the driving range. The course is in great shape. This cart's a bit rinky-dinky, but they give you some waters, which is great. A towel. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's go hit some balls and then go to hole number 1. Check out that awesome mountain view. It's incredible. Incredible. Perfect morning. Let's go play some golf. Alright, Rio Mar Ocean Course. Par 1. See water everywhere. It's a dogleg left here. You can see around you, surrounded by the villas. It's always nice. Beautiful day. Let's see what we can shoot. Alright, this is number 2 of the ocean course here at Rio Mar. This one's a tough one. It's the number 1 index here, so the number 1 is the hardest hole on the course. You can see why. There's just water everywhere. Here, take a look at the GPS, you'll see. So I hit a 3-wood down the middle, thankfully, so let's go check it out. One other thing about this course is the mosquitoes do be biting. It is early in the morning. You know, I had a 7:30 a.m. tee time. It's 7:35, 7:40 thereabouts, and I'm already getting bit. So I have these patches. Hopefully they work. I did spray some bug spray on me as well, so not an easy one, but can't beat this view. Alright, let's see. Yep, I ended up pretty good here. Have a good looking shot. I have about 172. Let's see if we can get there. Alright. So, whoa, I did not realize that there was water so close to the green here, and coming up short means that you are dead in the water. I think I made it across, but oh my god, if I'd have known that, I'd have definitely tried to hit a better ball, maybe a bigger club, just to make sure that. Alright, I think I'm dry. I see it over there. Whew. But look at this narrow green. Bunkers raised right by the water. Yeah, it's a number 1 handicap. Alright. Alright. So I am dry. Let's try and go. Oh, look at that. It's a crab leg. Huh. In Florida, we watch out for gators. Here you gotta watch out for mosquitoes and crabs too. Alrighty. Alright, our number 3 hole, par 5. Again, of course, water everywhere. As you can see, we're staying in some villas up there. My family came out to wave to me, which is great. But as you can see, it's a par 5, so key is to try and stay left. And look at the mountains back there. Look at that. How awesome that is. Fantastic. Of course, it's only early morning and it's already hot as hell. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, let's go hit this ball. Alright, so on this one I ended up pretty well. In the middle of the fairway here. Excellent drive. I have about 235 to the pin. So I'll try and go for it. Let's see what happens. All right, didn't go as expected, went a bit right, but just slightly off the fairway, playable. Let's go see. So this is where we ended up, about 65 yards over a bunker. So looks like it's a pretty big green. Hopefully I can get it up there and in for a birdie. Let's see what happens. All right, so hit that pretty okay, but very far from the hole. A two putt here would be great. So let's see what happens. All right, the first par 3 here, number 4 over water. It's playing about 145 with my yardage meter thingy. So let's see if we can get there. There's a bit of wind behind me. All right, let's go. So I hit that 9-iron a bit too far here, a bit too deep, all the way to the back of the green. You can see I'm really far away. A 2-putt here will be amazing, but this is looking like a 3-putt. But let's try and go for the birdie anyway. All right. So that was pretty terrible. All right, again guys, just showing you this course. I'm not a great golf player, so I really won't be showing you my scores or my swing. I don't need that. This is a par 5, dogleg to the right, approach shot over water. Should be interesting. Again, you can see pretty great views here of all the villas. Yeah, let's get going so that I don't hold up the course. Alright guys, this is the par 5. I'm finally up here on the green. As you can see, all the greens are in fantastic shape. They roll really quick. The sand and the grass feels different than Florida, of course, to be expected, but quite a unique experience here. So let's putt this and get out of the way. Alright, we're moving on to hole number 7 here. The course is in incredible shape. The layout is incredible. Oh, I mean hole number 6. I'm sorry. Ha. So look at this. Hole number 6. It's not a long hole, but a huge dogleg left, so you can either go over the trees here or lay up there to the 150. So let's see what we're gonna do and go for it. Alright, so I tried to hit a big draw, which is usually my shot, but that did not work. Went pretty much straight, so I'm in the rough, but yeah, should be okay. Have a good look at the flag. Let's see if we can get a good approach shot. Again, look at these views. Behind me is the ocean, so the sun is rising over the ocean back there. Pretty amazing place. All right, hole number 7, par 4. It's playing 368 from the blue, so not long, but if you see, it has the green is surrounded by water, so this is going to be a tough green to hit. A great approach shot here is key. Let's see what the hole looks like from the blue tees. Wow, this course is something else. Look at that. So it looks like the green is somewhere behind these trees. That's a 150 marker there. So again, I'm playing this course blind. I have no idea how, where to put the ball or anything like that. So just out here having fun. All right, so here's the green, like I said, for number 7. As you can see, it's surrounded by water. If you hit too good of a drive, you run out of fairway here like I did. So we have about 80 yards to the pin. Let's see if we can stick one close. All right, here's number 8 on that last hole. We ended up coming up short, and then chipping up and 2-putting for bogey. And here is a long par 3 uphill. says 190 from there, so about 178. It's gonna take some doing. At least the wind's helping. Let's see what we can do. So that was really steep. I thought I hit a great 6-iron, but it just hit the bank there and just stopped. Okay. So it's gonna be a chip and a putt, hopefully. All right, number 9, par 4, a bit longer, 378. Looks uphill, so a good drive here is key. Beautiful view as usual on this course, so let's do it. One other thing is the sun here feels much stronger than Florida. I don't know what it is, but it is burning with a serious intensity. So right now we have some cloud cover, which I'm super thankful for. I mean, this is some other kind of heat. Vacation golf. All right, just finished number 9. Very challenging hole as well. Here we are on number 10. You can see clubhouse behind us, little station there. We're next to number 1. This looks to be a dogleg right. Let's go out and see how we do. Alright, so hole number 10 wasn't a super challenging hole, but I still fucked it up big time. Let's move on. Hole number 11, par 5, also surrounded by water. You can see I have no idea where to hit here, but according to this map, I'm just gonna go for the right side of that far bank bunker. So bunker? Yeah, that's how you say that. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's continue with hole number 11. Just playing 537 from the blues, it said. Palm trees. You can see lining this hole with the white villas behind it. Looking pretty awesome. Still hot as hell though. Holy shit. Alright, let's see where I ended up and if I have any kind of shot. Alright, I'm in the rough here. Not bad. I tried to cut the corner a little bit. Ended up in the rough with a long way to go and no idea how to play. So, but I'm here for fun. Let's just send the ball out there and see where we end up. So my second shot, I hit a 6-iron to about 100 yards of the green on the fairway, which was good. And then my approach shot is on this green, raised green, surrounded by trees. Do they have snakes here? I'm sure they do. Alright, let's see if we can get maybe a birdie. But a par is always a good thing. Alright, as expected, walked away with a par on that, par 5. And now here we are, number 12, par 3, playing about 170 it says, from the blue tees. It says 156 on this, so let's go shoot it and see. Look at that view, look at that view. See if we can get a bit of picture of this. It's incredible. The cloud covered mountain in the background of this par 3. Incredible. Alright, let's hit a good shot here. This hole deserves it. Alright, number 13. I made a birdie on the previous hole, which is excellent. Hit it really close. Now I'm gonna see if I can keep that going. Number 4, dogleg left, 390 from the blues, which are back there. Again, the mountain behind me, the villas framing that side, and the rest of the course. Gorgeous day to be playing golf. Let's get to it. So I am running out of battery here, so I won't be recording too much, but if you can see, I've zoomed in as much as I can. All the way at the top of that hill, there's a house with antennas. We are staying in the house right next door to it, overlooking this golf course, so the views are amazing from up there. The sunrise, crazy good. Alright, let's move on to the next hole here. Alright, we are on hole number 14, proceeding along very nicely here. Nice water station. It's another dog leg left here, of course with water, so it's looks to be short 326. So hopefully we can keep something in play and yeah, make a birdie or better. Alright, on to hole number 15. Who is the designer of this course? Well, Robert Trent or Fazio, one of those two. But it is gorgeous, tough, especially from the blue tees, which are playing about 6,400. But yeah, okay, hole 15, 363, dogleg right. Not too much trouble on this one. There's no water really. So yeah, let's try and get a good drive out there. Again, I'm running out of battery, so if I don't finish recording, that's what happened. But yeah, we'll sort that out. So I'm on hole number 16, par 3, right next to the ocean. Coconut trees over here. Hopefully none falls on my head. Look at that gorgeous view, gorgeous breeze. Playing golf, no complaints. So let's get to it. Let's hit a shot.